Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it's weekly reading for May 13 to 19. So your cards this week, Gemini, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Focus energies, you have the Ace of Wands clarified with the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords, and you have the Magician coming in towards the end of the week. So Gemini, this is potential overload here. You have very strong manifestation properties going on here and definitely the support of the divine in that this week. So start with the Ace of Pentacles here. So the Ace of Pentacles, yes, very, very strong potential for manifesting something into the physical realm. Now, what we need to keep in mind about aces is that they're not guarantees of, literally opportunities or a business or, money or a job offer falling out of the sky. Really what it says is that there is the potential for that, and it asks you to take action in making it happen. So it's almost like you've planted a seed and you're in the stage of sort of watering it, and through that sort of nurturing process then you have the opportunity to bring these potential gifts into fruition. So the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, it's all about bringing things into the physical realm. So if you are wanting to change jobs, it would be the time for you, or it's sort of like an invitation for you to jump online and to apply for a lot of jobs, redo your resume, CV, whatever you call it in your country, and make sure that that's displaying your skills in the best light. And when you put forward that inspired action, that's when that perfect opportunity may seem to just line up in divine timing. So it's really the opportunity to take inspired action to grow those seeds that are planted for you. There's also an indication, if you see the mountains in the background here, it represents that nothing happens really without hard work. So sometimes we do get lucky and things just seem to kind of land in our lap, but usually we need to put in some hard yards as well. So when you mix the pure potential and sort of that divine aspect with this is the right timing with hard work and inspired action, that's when you're likely to manifest that opportunity. So keep that in mind. But the potential is absolutely there. You're sort of transitioning from this ace into a fresh new ace this week. So you have the Ace of Wands this week as your focus energy. So the Ace of Wands really talks about inspiration and inspired action. So it's likely that this week you may just, wake up with a brilliant idea, a brilliant creative idea of how to move forward in your business or, move forward in your life, how to solve a situation that you've been working, you've been sort of trying to solve for quite a while. It is sort of like it's a breakthrough, but it's different from the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is really sort of mental clarity and breakthrough. This is more about inspiration. So getting an inspirational idea might be something that's a little bit left field, but either way, that idea has the potential to go the distance and to grow into something really successful and sustainable. And you do see that hand of the divine there, so it could seem to you that the idea is almost, given to you from somewhere else or something else, such as, waking up, from a dream and having the idea on your mind, or hearing a song lyric that just gives you that aha moment, sort of triggers something for you. Now, I did clarify that with the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords, which was very interesting energy. So initially, the Ten of Swords actually came out during your pre-shuffle, and put that back in, and I thought it doesn't really seem to, it was a pre-shuffle anyway, but it didn't really seem to relate to the other energy here. But when I clarified the Ace of Wands, sure enough, there it was again. So it wanted to come through, and I drew another card, and the Page of Swords came out, and then it became clear to me this is absolutely, beware of the naysayers this week. If you're in this whole inspired, like full of ideas and creativity, and you're sharing that with other people, beware of the people that shut you down, tell you that it's not going to work, or bring up all of what's wrong with it, or all the negatives and that sort of thing, because that is what shuts down your manifestation energy and your the drive that you'll need to actually turn this into fruition. So just keep that in mind. You might want to sort of keep your ideas to yourself, or if you are going to share them with others, just keep in mind that not everyone will necessarily support your idea, but just know that things are lined up for you. So yeah, but pretty much yeah, listen and hear what they have to say, but don't take it on board if it doesn't feel right for you. Coming in towards the end of the week, the Magician. I mean, wow, guys, following up 2 aces with the Magician. If this doesn't say this is, coming into fruition, I really don't know what does. So the Magician at the end of the week is you realizing that you have the potential to take these seeds and actually manifest them into new beginnings. And, the Magician has that confidence of knowing that he or she has all the tools to make that happen. You can see that with representations of each of the suits of the tarot deck. And the Magician brings together, the spiritual realm and the physical realm, and from that sort of meeting point, it's almost like there's an ignition or a spark that from which he can manifest. The foliage in the foreground here represents the intentions coming to fruition. So I really think that, during the week, I think if you take those first steps of action, whatever it is you're trying to create, whether it is bringing about a new job opportunity, starting a new business, whatever it may be, if you can take some kind of action during the week, even if it's just your first step, making a phone call to somebody, reaching out to somebody, enrolling for a course, applying for that job, I think if you do that towards the end of the week and into the following week, that's when you're going to start seeing it actually coming into that physical realm. Beautiful energy, guys. Just definitely all lined up for pure manifestation and taking that one step forward into the physical realm. So that's your reading this week, Gemini. Good luck with that. I hope it resonates for you. Just keeping in mind that general readings won't resonate for everybody. And we'll see you for another reading next week.